Peace, peace. What's good? What's good? Yo, I'm up here following up with the news with this second Donald Trump assassination that happened on Sunday. The second assassination attempt within 60 days. You know what I'm saying? That happened Sunday. And how come the Democrats, they're not even covering this like this? They're making light of the situation. Some of them are blaming Donald Trump like, oh, he shouldn't have been there, or it's just a minor incident at the golf course. Yo, they caught this man with an AK and a scope in the trees and the bushes. This is the second time the Secret Service dropped the ball. And this is on purpose. They said that this dude, Roof, whatever his name is, staked out the place where he's supposed to be at the golf course for 12 hours. 12 hours. This was pre-planned. So if he was there for 12 hours previously waiting on Trump, and he got 300 yards away from him, and there's no Secret Service that covered that area at all, obviously, there's no brainer. It was an inside hit. You know what I'm saying? But when you hear from the Secret Services, they blaming Donald Trump for him not supposed to be at the golf course. In the first attempt, they said it was too hot to cover the roof in the first assassination attempt. Yo, I thank God Donald Trump is alive right now. I thank God that he had showed his mercy and covered him. You know what I'm saying? And protected this man, because this is crazy, yo. This is beyond crazy. This is the second attempt within 60 days. This goes down in history, yo. He survived 2 assassination attempts, yo, within 60 days. Yo, the Democrats is shook right now. They panicking. The Secret Service is panicking, blaming each other, trying to blame him. Still won't take responsibility. Yo, I can't wait for him to get in office, yo, because you need to clear out, like he said in the first election, drain out the swamp. You need to drain out the swamp and clear all these corrupt officials in politics. You know what I'm saying? We got to continue praying for this country, because this is so demonic, yo. Straight up and down. Like, yo, you're only going to serve whoever wins. Whichever nominee wins, they're only going to serve for only 4 years. 4 years. So you're going to try to take somebody out for a 4-year term? Make that make sense. It's only 4 years you're going to be in the office. You know what I'm saying? Make that make sense. Has anybody yet heard from Kamala Harris? Of course not. Her regime is crumbling right now. If they won this situation, you already know it's going to be a civil war. That's probably what they're waiting for, because he's not just going against Harris, still going against Biden, because he's still so-called an active president. You know what I'm saying? This sniper, they say he's a radical left-wing Democrat. They found Biden-Harris bumper stickers on his truck. He supports the Ukraine agenda that Biden sponsored. You know what I'm saying? And he's, on the previous post, they said he's already making death threats about Donald Trump. We're going to take him out. Yo, this is like, remember Bourne Identity, where Jason Bourne kept catching out all the snipers, yo, that was after his life? Sniper after sniper after sniper, just to fulfill the agenda, just to sound as Jason Bourne. You know what I'm saying? This is a major security breach that I'm surprised they still in office. They supposed to be an immediate arrest right there. That's the only guy that used that one Secret Service agent that happened to be with Trump just happened to stumble upon the rifle and see the scope before a dude shot, and he shot at the barrel. And that's how they caught the dude. Dude managed to try to get away in the car, and they got him at the license plate. You know what I'm saying? And that's how they find out this investigation. I hope they continue tormenting this dude to get whatever information they can to see who's setting these people out against him. You know what I'm saying? I hope they torment this dude. You know what I'm saying? Because this is crazy, yo. Like, this is a so corrupt regime on both sides. But the Democrats make themselves. If you're still a Democrat at this point, I don't know what's wrong with you, yo. Especially if you black, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't respect you or your color. They just use your color, you know what I'm saying, to win a vote. They don't respect anything about you. Just to win a vote. Or they didn't promise you anything. They're not going to give you any reparation. They're not going to give you anything as a black person. You know what I'm saying? You see how they use the immigrants and the migrants to replace you, you know, to get a vote. Yo, they're the ones who brought out the 94 crime bill. There's nothing set out there as far as a minority for you to represent the vote Democrat. Look at the sanctuary states and cities that's out here. So why I don't understand, you must be on a rock and just straight stubborn and pigheaded if you want to still remain a Democrat at this point. With two, I mean, how can you be so blind? 2 attempted assassination attempts. The media, NBC, all these other places won't even cover it. They don't even know what to say. They're in so denial that their whole campaign is crumbling before your eyes, and you still want to try to blindly represent Democrat, and they ain't trying to sponsor or represent you or your personal rights. They ain't give you any kind of reparation. They ain't give you no protection like they do the Asians. You know what I'm saying? Or no rights like they do the Asians. They do nothing. You just I don't know why I don't know why. I mean, at this point, you just straight oblivious. Just stubborn. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. You know what I mean? Like, this is crazy, yo. This is crazy. This should be a landslide victory for Trump right now. You know what I'm saying? They need to really get rid of this whole corrupt machine, this deep state that he up against, the big tech companies that he up against. You know what I'm saying? The whole Democrat regime is just insane right now. Y'all not thirsty that you can't win a election fairly? You gotta try to rig the votes by the electronic polls instead of paper ballots. You know what I'm saying? Y'all try to cheat and create a different narrative and whatever the debates. You know what I'm saying? Where whoever moderator is so biased that they want to try to debunk everything Trump say and cross-examine Trump to try to win some sort of favor for Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris is only there by default because she had no votes whatsoever at all, completely. When the last time she did an interview? She only did 1, maybe 2 interviews when it's close to time to be elected. You ain't never see her being interviewed on anything. Her policies makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing there. Her policy is going to raise the taxes up. Raise the taxes up. We're already trillions and trillions of dollars of debt. Our dollars is like crumbling. Everybody's trying to go off our currency and try to switch our currency for the ruble or the win, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We are almost like, it's going to be like worse than Great Depression. If they come in office, our dollars is going to be like nothing. You know what I'm saying? Nothing. If you don't have gold or silver invested in, you know what I'm saying? You just kind of done off. The banks, they so far in debt, man, that, come on, they sell, the owners are selling their shares and their stocks, yo. Come on, this is crazy, yo. And this is part of their plan. Your houses is through the roof. All the immigrants coming in here, taking over your place where you reside at. The government giving them and sponsoring them with loans on top of loans and funds and finances that's tax-free. People that's living off of Social Security got to be on hold and got to wait. They replaced the American citizens for them. Like, come on. They giving them cars, driver's license, everything. And taking your homes. That's your party that you want to represent? Your kids ain't got a future with that. You see clearly from debates, through every campaign, through everything that Trump's saying, how he's trying to save the economy, yo. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to save the economy right now. He's trying to I'm telling you, he's trying to do so much for this economy, to save the economy. You know what I'm saying? Lower the taxes for the corporations and big corporations so everybody can get employed and they can get themselves out of debt. this $1 trillion debt. If you lower the taxes for the big corporations, that money is going to go to the reserve and get them out of debts from other loans. That's a perfect plan, and they could afford to hire more and more people. Take off no overtime tax. Who wouldn't want that? You know what I'm saying? No overtime tax. That helps bring the economy back because it encourages people to go back to work. You know? Who wouldn't want that? You know what I'm saying? There's so much stuff that he's doing, getting the migrants out of here, trying to protect your children from the sex trafficking and the rapes and the murder and all this other stuff that's going on, home invasions. You know? Who wouldn't want that? He's trying to strengthen the military. He's trying to end these wars because, you know what I'm saying? And have some sort of resolution with these wars. The Russia-Ukraine war and different unnecessary wars that's going on. He's actually making deals, trade deals. And he tariffed all enemy countries or foreign countries. You know what I'm saying? So we could get the money back into the system. He's trying to bring the mega plants and car dealerships back in here from Mexico and all the other places. He's trying to open up the pipelines, start doing offshore drilling and everything else. Who wouldn't want that? Who wouldn't want that? Come on, man. Just common sense on something. On a lot of things, it's just common sense, yo. You know what I mean? He may be arrogant, you know what I'm saying, conceited, but yo, I'd rather him who has experience and knowledge and understanding with business and know how to do a trade, you know what I'm saying? Know how to be creative, persuasive, and he's stern that our foreign leaders will take him serious compared to Kamala Harris, who's just a goofy, yo. She's the type that just is an opportunist, laugh at everything, ha 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 ha, don't have no plan, just want to just smile and got no plans for nothing, scared to have an interview, you know what I'm saying? And just an opportunist, a straight puppet. I think she got no plans for here, she got no plans for foreign affairs. Come on, she couldn't win Putin and the Israeli leaders and Ukrainian leaders to have a truce or try to create deals here. They went to war after they met her. 3 days after they met her, they still went to war. Arab nations don't respect women in leadership positions. That's against their culture and their religion. So how's she going to win some type of, or be stern to male chauvinistic type people over there? And that's according to their religion, who don't really respect women equally as them. We'll be a laughing stock in this country and make things far worse. How can she convince people from the Taliban or Hamas or Al Qaeda or Iran or Iraq or Palestine or Syria or even Israel or Putin? You see how stern they are? These people are rebels. Like, you know what I'm saying? These people been through war. You know? She can't even lead her own city. In LA. Look at the conditions at, not LA, San Francisco right now. Look at the conditions in San Francisco. Look at all homelessness. Look at all the homelessness that's going on out there. She left that city ramshack, locking people up for weed charges. And she smoked weed herself. You know what I'm saying? Want to act like she's black because her complexion, and she can't even front that right. A fake southern accent trying to win people over. Getting Megan Thee Stallion to perform for her campaign and everything like that, and paying people off to come in the elections. Everybody around the world who's seen Megan Thee Stallion performance, and that's representing your president, and she's trying to come with this fake southern accent, and that got no plan whatsoever. She made herself look like a fool out there, and the rest of the world is looking at this, making us look a laughing stock. They're making us look like we crazy. That's your leader that you want to represent you? Buffoonery. Buffoonery. Scared to have an interview and sit down. This is her party that she's trying to represent her campaign and trying to get in the White House And she can't even sit down with these different media outlets to have an interview because she's scared she's going to debunk herself. How much did she prep herself during the campaign debate? I mean, the Trump debate. What was that little microphone in her ear? They pre-prepped her with the questions. They was probably telling her what to say in her ear. Everything sounded scripted, and she still had no plan. She's going on for Biden's plan and Trump's plan. Come on. Just her whole speech was goofy. She got no votes. She's only in that office by default because the last president was embarrassing. Come on, man. This is how many times you gonna try to take this man to court? You know what I'm saying? Charge him up for taxes and charge him up for whatever. You know what I'm saying? And he won a lot of appeal cases with that. You had Fannie Willis in Georgia trying to indict him. And look how she got caught out there. The Democrats look so sloppy, yo. The DA in Georgia looks sloppy. You know? Giving state ricos. Look, Young Thug might get off in this trial. Locking people up unnecessarily over these state ricos trying to lock. You know what I'm saying? And they might get off. You know what I'm saying? Yo, man. All these different people who were supposed to be in the high officials in the Democrat Party has really made a fool of himself these last few years, yo. You know what I'm saying? For the last few years, they just made a fool of themselves. And they made this country go further in debt. Look at all the fentanyl that's going around in the streets right now. The fentanyl is out of hand. Look at Philly, yo. Look at Philly. Well, look at all these murders that's going on. Look at, yeah, I'm glad y'all doing Ricos and all that stuff for the gang thing, but stop just talking in blacks. Why don't y'all start getting these migrants? How you locking us up, black citizens, but when migrants, you see them shooting cops, robbing cops out in New York City? At gunpoint, doing home invasions, not only in Colorado, but in New York, trying to affiliate themselves with the regular street gangs in New York. But they not getting arrested. You know what I'm saying? But regular black citizens are getting arrested left and right. Come on, you see migrants riding around with no insurance. No insurance. Crashing into people's homes, cars, end up in ditches and all that stuff. They're sleeping on the... Come on, man. You gotta wake up. Look at the sex trafficking that's going on. Look at all the stuff that's going on. We gotta clean up this. It's like a straight up invasion over here. You know, come on, you got people from all over the world coming in here. China, to out there in the Middle East, to Mexico, to everywhere, Venezuela, Haiti. Come on, man, it's a straight up invasion. They want to try to give them voter ID cards so they can win an election. This system is so corrupt and so rigged, it's not even funny, yo. It's not even funny, yo. This is the second attempt to try to assassinate Donald Trump. Wake up and see what's going on. See how corrupt your party is. I ain't say Republicans is perfect. They corrupt in their side too. But this is ridiculous, yo. Something gotta give, yo, for real. Something gotta give.